What's up, y'all? Todd Pletcher has announced that Jose Ortiz will be riding Known Agenda in the Belmont Stakes. Irad Ortiz's brother, who was injured yesterday, injured on Thursday, rather, out for the Belmont, not riding Known Agenda. His brother, Jose Ortiz, will be riding that horse. Now, Jose Ortiz, decent jockey, not quite as good as his brother. He has won the Belmont Stakes before, 2017. He rode Taprit, another horse also trained by Todd Pletcher. Got the win in the Belmont there. So I think he is definitely going to be keyed up for this one. Going to want to try to go out there and get the win on his brother's behalf. He did ride Forenzi Fire on Friday, I think that was. Forenzi Fire, he rode in the True North Stakes. So Irad Ortiz is scheduled to run him in the True North Stakes. Jose Ortiz jumped aboard, got the win there. So he's ready to come back and try to do the same thing in the Belmont now. Now, Pletcher also put out another statement saying that Javier Castellano will be riding in the Brooklyn Stakes on Moretti, and that Colonel Liam will be ridden by Luis Saez in the Manhattan Stakes coming up later on today. The other ones, I don't know. Irad Ortiz was scheduled to ride on all 13 races on the card, so you're going to have to check the racing form on that to see what the changes are. So there we have it. Jose Ortiz riding Known Agenda. I'm not really changing my picks on this one. I had him in 6th place. Probably going to play that in the Super. Don't know how much else I was going to do with it. Probably not going to do too much else with him. Maybe because of the brother factor, I may throw him into a 3 or 4 way exacta, something like that. But I definitely would much rather have Irad Ortiz Jr. riding the horse. The only thing that kind of makes me feel a little bit better is that his brother feels like he's got a duty. He's got to go out there and try to represent the family and represent his brother well during the injury. But I'm keeping my picks the same. I'm sticking with Rock Your World. I actually think this makes a little bit easier because you have one less aggressive jockey. It's only better for. It's only going to make it easier for a front runner. So I'm still sticking with Rock Your World in this race. Still sticking with Essential Quality closing in, running second. I've still got High Rod Charlie hanging in there for third. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick with Known Agenda in there in 4th place. I guess you could say I was a bit worried that Known Agenda would run third and maybe second, maybe even win if it's a very fast pace and Rock Your World can't handle it. But I just don't feel quite as I guess I'd say I feel a little bit easier now because I'm not betting against Irad Ortiz, who's a great jockey. So rest up well, Irad. We'll see you back in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm sure we will see Irad Ortiz in the Haskell when we run the next big 3-year-old race. But I'll check you guys after this race. In case we have any other scratches, there was a rumor Ron Bauer would be scratched. I guess that's not happening, of course, because Pletcher, I guess, wanted to get Johnny Velasquez. So that's not happening. All these horses seem to be running. Looks like it's going to be a great race, so I'll check you all after the race.